Yes, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Welcome. Retro Spectrum Gaming here once more. I'm Ewan Spence with more fun from the archives. Review today of an old game title. It's called Kemshu. It's from 1989 and Cult Games, programmed by Nick Fleming. Now, I wasn't aware of this game. I think I should have been because it's on a Crash cover tape, Crash issue 77, and I'm pretty sure at that point I was buying Crash and your Sinclair every week just to get the cover tape, which means I've probably seen this one at some point, but just have no memory or recollection of it. This is Kemshu, and the reason I now know about this game is we did a review of Tetris. You and I. It's like there's one person behind the camera. We did a review of Tetris a while back, and one of the comments that came up, I think, on the World of Spectrum channel was, I wasn't playing Tetris because I was busy playing Kemshu. I went, oh, okay, right, so we'll just note that one down and come back to it. And we've got Kemshu here. It did eventually seemingly get a budget price release at $2.99, then $1.99, and it has basically passed me by. Except I bumped into it last week, and I want to show it to you now because it is a nice little fun game. It's, let's be fair, it's not as addictive as Tetris. If you were playing this and ignoring Tetris, I think you made the wrong call. Okay? This is a nice little diversion, and it's good for a day or two's play, but not as much as that. Anyway, Kemshu. Okay, we're going to play it on the Kempston here. Okay? You have a grid, and you see here that we have a target, which is red, and lots of coloured squares. Our cursor moves left and right. If we hold down the fire button, then we move the line up and down like that. Now the aim of the game is to turn every square to the target colour. Here, it's red. And you do that by creating a plus shape. And if you do that, I'm going to move this down one, you'll see what I mean. It goes red, yellow, red at the moment. Where my cursor is, you've seen that yellow turned red. So every time you make this cross shape, then the tile underneath it will turn to the target colour, which in this case, as you've all spotted, is red. So that's it, you just have to work your way through the game until you get everything red. So you've got to work out how to move the tiles, how to move the lines, and go from there. And I have to say, it's quite challenging. You've got to sit there and you've got to think about what you're doing and how you're moving pieces, and I do like that in a game where you've got to sit and think and work out the actual puzzle of the game. Now, the problem with Kemshu, that's right folks, there's a problem with it, is that, well, one, the controls are quite slippery, and you'll see here that half the battle is me just actually fighting the control now. But once you realise a way of, for want of a better term, mass producing the colours, once you've got that sort of, oh, you could do that, then you realise that Kemshu is a nice little distraction, but it's not going to distract you for very, very long, it has to be said. You do, of course, need to get yourself into the position where you can create your nice little stack of colours to convert. So there is a little bit of just having to think through and getting everything working. But it's nice. And nice is probably the worst thing you can say about a game like this. Because you don't want your games to be nice. You want them to have a little bit of bite on them. You want them to actually just make a difference. And see, we've got a minute left. And you're probably thinking, oh yeah, you probably just spend some time before doing the review and just so you can get a hang of the game. And yeah, I think you would be right to think that, but I'll give you a clue. Once you see where this is going, it doesn't take long for you to replicate it. So, first time through on this one, it was like, yeah, I think I can see what I need to do here. And as I said, half the thing is getting it set up to create your building blocks. And that first one does take a bit of time to remember how to do it. Then you can just start to get a hang of the game, and then you end up just going, oh, the controls are quite sensitive, that's going to take time to work through. Then you get this sort of rhythm going. So I'm going to get an entire line out of this one. Then we do this line. And now it's just a matter of working that through. Now, for those of you who know your Rubik's puzzles, it's alright, I know where I'm going with this, trust me on this one. There's the Rubik's Cube, which is great, everybody loves the Rubik's Cube, don't they? And that has a lot of combinations that will help you. It's still fun to do the Rubik's Cube, even though you know how to do, because there's so many combinations and so many different ways of attacking it. But that's not the case here. Once you've got that routine sorted out, and I'm not quite there on this one, we can just do some fast moves to get this going. It does the terrible thing for the game. It's just boring. There are some games that just keep you engaged as you're working through. We'll go back to the aforementioned Tetris on that one there. And they're fun. They're still fun. There's a reason that Tetris is still around to this day, and it's not just so I can have a cheap pun online when I'm doing a review of something else. But it has that I need to play again. I can see where I went wrong. You just don't have that here. It's there. It's nice enough. Part of me's thinking that person who said I was busy being Kemshu might have been playing a joke on me, and I just didn't get the joke until now. In which case, well played. Well played. But if that was you... So, would I recommend it? Well, it's this channel. We recommend absolutely everything because it's a Spectrum and it's the days of our lives, and we like remembering things from that period in our life. But is it one that I would recommend that you play twice? No. And is this one where I'm going to keep it in my quick load file of graphics so I can come back to it as part of a stream? Nope. Is it nice to remember that sometimes not every single game on the Spectrum was an absolute stone cold classic? Yep. Does that mean though that there aren't people out there who completely love this game? Well, there might be. And that's fine as well. I reviewed the Slicker puzzle on here a couple of weeks ago. And I like that. But it looked absolutely scary and threatening, and nobody else could enjoy it. It rolls into Spectrum high. So there is potentially a market for Kemshu. I hope you got some good money out of getting it on the crash cover tape, Nick. If you do actually get around to anybody pointing this video out to you, get in touch. Tell us how much the crash paid you for the game. I'd really like to know. Did you get something good? Did you get some course books to get you through 6 months at university? I hope it did. It'd be nice to find out. But there's Kemshu. It's a nice little diversion. If you're looking for a little 15-minute puzzler to go, how does that work? Oh, that's how it works. Then go look it up. Otherwise, it's probably best if you realise that the best thing about Kemshu, the promise from that artwork on the screen, that promise isn't delivered. Sorry, folks. Have you enjoyed this video? Would you like to see more? Before you click through to watch something else, why not follow the link to help me make more fun reviews, clips and content?